Welcome back to Home Renov. Today we're following a builder constructing a timber cabin with a loft deep in the woods. To withstand heavy snow loads, he must assemble the structural load, bearing framing on a muddy, sloped terrain in the dead of winter. Let's get started. Transports heavy timber framing components through the snow-covered temperate forest, setting up a material staging area on the sloped terrain to ensure timely construction progress before the weather deteriorates. He operates an excavator to clear thick snow from the job site, creating a clear pathway for the crew, and clearing the area in preparation for the subsequent foundation layout and axis alignment.
That's working good.
The builder drives layout stakes and runs string lines to verify the squareness of the foundation, using a chainsaw to make precise cuts on the heavy load bearing. Timber beams resting on piers to assemble a solid foundation system. They pour fresh concrete into the deep pier footings to secure the main load, bare timber posts, preventing structural settlement and shifting under heavy winter snow loads. Use a circular saw to notch the tops of the load, bearing vertical posts. Measuring carefully with a tape measure to square and align the system of longitude and eye, joist onto the floor framing. A pneumatic nail gun combined with heavy-duty construction adhesive to fasten the plywood subflooring panels securely to the timber joists, creating a flat, rigid floor and eliminating squeaks. The builder used a roller to evenly apply a specialized orange waterproofing sealant across the entire subfloor, protecting the wood fibers from ground moisture rising from the muddy earth and preventing structural rot.
Okay, I'm pretty close.
Using a handheld electric drill to bore deep vertical dowel holes in the heavy load, bury timbers, the crew joins. The mortise and tenon connections of the wall plates to the floor deck for a tight, durable fit. Craftsman bores deep mortises with a long auger bit into thick timbers, then lays a strip of brown insulation fiber along the log grooves to seal air gaps, and maximize the cabin's thermal performance.
Looking good.
He used a chainsaw to cut precise locking notches in the log walls, setting square headers to frame the rough window openings and reinforce the load, bear capacity of the surrounding wall structure. The craftsmen use a draw knife to peel the bark off the large logs, cutting intricate dovetail joints before hoisting the massive ridge beam onto the top of the walls to evenly distribute the roof load across the entire structure.
Give me a couple minutes here. I'll be done with this. That's all I can do. So whatever you lose it over there. Okay. I got it. Put any marks on here?
The crew use a high-torque impact drivers to screw the rafters securely into the heavy load, bear around ridge beam. reinforcing them with collar ties to create a rigid A-frame roof structure designed to withstand heavy snow loads. Standing on high scaffolding, the builder installs the triangular gable end siding. Use a jigsaw to make precise angled cuts for a seamless fit, preventing drafts and wind-driven rain from entering the cabin loft.
Just go all the way up.
Yeah.
Working together, they stretch a vapor barrier membrane and roll out insulation batting along the upper wool joists, protecting the logs from moisture and mold while keeping the living space warm for the family.
We're out of screws.
That's unfortunate.
So, down we just tarp it and start going. Okay.
builder installs fascia boards along the roof edge to shed rain, then applies a coat of specialized wood preservative, an insecticide to the exterior timber to extend the lifespan of the outdoor structure. Using a handheld drill, he fastens dark corrugated metal roofing sheets onto the pitched roof with roofing screws, welding the overlapping seams to create a leak-proof barrier against heavy snowstorms and heavy rain. The craftsman tucks fiberglass insulation between the roof rafters, covers it with a polyethylene vapor barrier, and nails tongue and groove ceiling planks to complete the optimal thermal insulation envelope for the cabin loft. He applies silicone sealant to seal the perimeter of the UPVC window, then installs wood trim around the triangular glass window beneath the vaulted ceiling to prevent leaks and maximize soundproofing.
Yeah.
assembles the load, berry-notch stair stringers, applies expanding foam adhesive along the edges, and fastens the thick wood treads use a Makita pneumatic nailer to build a safe staircase to the loft.
We're going to build the Henry rack on it.
They hang the insulated main door in its frame. Use a power screwdriver to secure the heavy-duty iron hinges, and align the outdoor timber steps to create a rustic solid entrance to the front porch.
How much of it? How much?
Huh?
What?
What's wrong?
Oh, Lord, I got stressed out. And give me this thing and I'll. Yeah, the bottom row is de-cottoned, but it's not brushed. That's true.
Let's do it up here.
The electrician wires flush-mounted electrical outlets into the timber posts, then mounts an off-grid solar panel on the porch roof to provide a sustainable, clean energy source for the off-grid cabin. Places a heat-resistant gray cement board pad in the corner, then sets a brack cast iron stove on top to protect the wood floor from stray embers and ensure fire safety. installs a heat-resistant chimney pipe through the vaulted ceiling, while screwing skirting boards to enclose the underfloor crawl space, minimizing freezing ground drafts from rising into the cabin. The crew installs a thick pine countertop over the cabinet frame, sealing the undermount sink with waterproof silicone to prevent leaks, completing a cozy and functional kitchenette in the middle of the woods. The builders have completed the stable load, barrier column and beam system, the dry damp proof membrane, and the clean line new roof. They optimized practical functionality, delivering a safe and durable space for the long term. Please share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to the channel to follow our journey.